Hey guys, Nick here with Wazoo Survival Gear. We're just wrapping up the day out here in the woods and getting ready to kayak back out of here. But the last thing we wanted to do was go over our Minimalist Bracelet. So this is one of our best sellers so far, and all the same features you know and love. We've got a firesteel. This one's Firestorm buckle. This guy has been used to start quite a few fires, so it's a little worn down. But we'll get you over onto the log and we'll do a tear down and show you what's inside. Alright, here it is. Wazoo Survival Gear Minimalist Bracelet. Take it off. Looking for your two melted ends down here. One on top, one on bottom. And you just want to try and pop that loop over the melted end. You can try and push and pull at the same time. And just wiggle it around a little bit. And do whatever it takes to get that first one started. Make them a little tough to undo at first so that they don't fall apart while you're wearing them or putting them in the washer or anything. But once you get that first one done, there's really no trick to it. So you got that, go to the bottom and just start untying. Might speed this up so it's not so tedious to watch. Alright, undo the last hitch there. Got all your parts free. And we got some weird lighting going on here, so I'm going to try and move to a different spot and we'll keep going from there. But here's the core that came out. You can see the two fish hooks, needle, fishing line, and you've got your Wazoo nameplate. Flip it to the back side, straighten it out a little, and you've got a signal mirror. So I'll get you moved down to a little better spot and we'll continue on. Alright, got us moved down to a little better light here. So, we got our paracord. Measure this out real quick. So my wrist is a 6.5 inch wrist, and I've got about probably a little over 8 feet here. So you can go based on that. 6.5 inch wrist minimalist comes out to an 8 inch bracelet. So you can say about a foot per inch. Got your center strand, and here we've got our nameplate, and of course our Firestorm buckle. So you can use this and throw some sparks, light a fire, especially if you've got our tinder packets. Those make it a heck of a lot easier. And then on to the heart of the minimalist, the core. So as you can see up here, we put a split in the end. So this actually allows you to grab the two ends and tear them apart. This will open up to where you can pull these out. Let me get you zoomed in here a little more. Make this a little easier than holding it up in the air. There we go. Okay. So as I was saying, take the two ends, split them apart, and your stuff starts to fall out. You've got two fish hooks. One there. One there. Go down a little further, you can get to your needle. Let's see here. Okay, pull your needle out. Don't lose it. Let's get you centered here a little more. Alright, and then down to the other end, split also. And start to tear it apart. Now this end has the, where am I at? We got the fishing line melted in there, so you can get it open, but the easiest way to do this side, you could also come down from your other side, get to where you can grab onto the fishing line and pull all of it out. But if you want to preserve this and use it as a straw, your best bet is either use a ceramic striker blade or a knife and just quickly nip off each end here, and that'll leave you with a nice usable drinking straw when you're done. So then you can grab your fishing line at the end, pull it out, and this upper end here that was sealed in is tied in a loop around the whole bundle. So this allows you to actually straighten it out into a coil. Oh man, out of screen there. So this upper end here has a loop tied around it, so it allows you to straighten this out into a usable coil of fishing line, so you don't have to worry as much about knots and being all tangled up when you go to use it. So you got your fishing line, your 2 fish hooks, your needle, and we magnetically charge these ahead of time, so if you can hang that from one of your real fine inner strands of paracord, that could work as a improvised compass. If you have a way to, if it doesn't seem to be turning any specific direction, it may have lost a little magnetism over time, so you can statically charge it on your clothes or your hair and try that, see if you get a stronger guide from it. But make sure that you get a consistent direction pointing with it. If you knock it off of axis, and it should return to where it was pointing, and then you'll know it's magnetically charged. So all that combined with your signal mirror nameplate and your fire starting buckle, and you've got everything you need to make it through short-term situations. So with that said, this has been the Minimalist Bracelet. This is Nick with Wazoo Survival Gear, and we'll catch you in the next video. Appreciate your support and your views, and don't forget about your straw. You look like you're stuck.
But it made a trap.